What is going on, everyone? My name's Boyd, and I'm back with some more Age mythology, the Titans action, spawning in the top of the map in the red color, playing as Set. His name is Skady. His opponent today in the blue color, playing as Uranus. His name is Squash. And this is a viewer-requested game by, I've got no idea who, because I'm not going to say because I'm not going to, but it's a viewer-requested game with the chat on. So they have to behave. If they don't behave, there's going to be words and there's going to be ban hammers. Big ban hammers. Anyways, Squash versus Skady here. Already with a bit of an interesting start here for Skady. Not going after the Rhinoceros first.
Bullreg.
What I like to do to get this going straight away and not take any damage on the Oracle is I sacrifice some HP on the... Sorry, no, I can't speak. So what I like to do to not get damage on the Citizen is I like to take my Oracle and path block the Rhinoceros in the same fashion that you would with an Ox Cart. So works good. But Squash opting to eat some chicken first. I'm really not sure what. Maybe he ate an entire chicken and then he went over to the Rhinoceros because hunting dogs is still getting researched. The amount of difference is only 0.164 to 1.085. So it's really not that big of a difference. The difference comes when the hunting dogs comes in. So this actually kind of makes a little bit of sense from Squash. Obviously, I think you get more food income in the short term from the Rhinoceros, but maybe there's some sort of thought process behind it. Now, Skady, on the other hand, what is he doing here? Converting elephant, doing his thing. He's eating his zebra first. It's very standard. Well, that's the other thing. There was zebra here, so we could have just gone straight to the zebra to eat those and not taking any damage either. Anyways, villagers coming forward, going to be moving on to the Rhinoceros. An interesting move there from the Rhino. Thought he would have attacked this villager and it would have been a little bit unfortunate, but it worked. Skady struggling to keep his villagers alive, but he will manage to pull that one back. Also getting a free elephant to eat in his base. This is completely underrated. Converting your own hunt, which as Egyptian, you rarely are going to be able to have access to it. Converting your own hunt, moving it back to your base and saving it as if you would have lured it in as Poseidon. And if you have elephant here, the conversion time for elephant here is 70 seconds. And you compare that to a gazelle, which is 30 seconds, and the amount of food you get for that is so much more because you only get 100 and something food from the 30 seconds. So going up to 60 seconds, you get 200 and something, and then with the 70 seconds, maybe you could equate that to about 250, 260 food for the gazelle. With the elephant, you're getting 562, and things can happen similarly with the Rhinoceros, but they aren't on this map, so you're gonna have to come over here and maybe. Well, you don't want to eat these gazelle because they're right next to the town center, so don't convert those. Maybe convert the lion is fine. Converting these giraffe, it'd be a big bonus there as well. House and temple coming up now for Skady. A little bit late. Would like to see the temple up already. Going for more like a 4-minute advance time is set here against a Rhinos to get this second town center up as fast as possible, or go for a shifting sands play to try and snipe a villager is very, very good as well. Anyways, there's the temple up. We got Tar coming through. Pharaoh should move over to start empowering the mining camp. Unfortunately, this villager is still idle, has been moved there, and these villagers should be able to start shooting the Rhinoceros at some point. There he goes. And the hyena is ready to get this shifting sands onto this location here. And looking at Squash's base here, he's actually very, very weak villagers, especially this one here. He should be on against Set. You should be on your straggler trees with the villagers here. On your other villagers on the food side of things, you want to have a manor. He's already got the manor on the food side of things here. This Rhinoceros is almost gone. Chopping a lot of wood down. It looks like Squash going for a very fast advance time. There's 4 villagers on wood at the time being. A little bit confused about that one. There's counter barracks. Going to be defending his base as best as he can, expecting a villager rush, it looks like. And Skady, on the other hand, he's just straight up going for this second town center. No panicking at all here, it looks like. Oh, no. The villager's coming as well, it looks like. Oh. Is he going to put a tower down? Okay, so this strategy here is not that good. But when you add in, like if you were to just shifting sands to the villagers to put the tower up, these villagers, they just move over here onto this gold mine, which generally speaking is a counter. But at this stage of the game, Skady's units are so much stronger than anything that Squash is going to be making. He's making only a Terma here. Not only that, there's actually a very vicious lion coming in here. But this tower now hitting this gold mine, getting a barracks up, getting 2 barracks up, making spearmen happen. And now Skady just needs to move around, hit all the gold mines on the map. As I hit play fast, unfortunately, there's a citizen pick off there by Skady. But he's got eyes on this gold mine here with this location here. He's got eyes on this gold mine. Now the only other gold mines are in front here. And he may even be able to move forward with the villagers and put more barracks down and just get a complete gold staff here. Moving on to the wood line here at the back of this base because he's got nothing else to go to. He can come over to these gazelle actually, which would be really, really strong in order to keep the spearman spam going. Picks off another villager, it looks like here. That's 2 villager kills for Skady with this attack. Absolute insanity from Skady here. Villager does make it back into this sentry tower here as the hyenas coming in, hitting these units. The Terma gets picked off there. And this is so many dead units for Squash without anything that Skady has had to trade for it now. The priest and the pharaoh the pharaoh and the spearman coming around this side as well, going after more villagers onto the chickens here. If we check out Squash's perspective, he has snuck this gold mine for the time being. So he's going to be able to build some units. However, they are only Terma. Meanwhile, the town center doing a lot of damage is actually picking off these spearmen for free, which is exactly what he wants to do. You don't want to accidentally target the elephant, which have 20% pierce armor. Yes, that's similar to the spearmen, but they have a lot more HP, so they take a lot more damage. Not going to die that easily. Another villager looks like it's going down here. Almost goes down, gets inside the town center. 3 villagers have been picked off so far by Skady. Squash is in absolute pain right now, losing another villager here. 4 villagers have fallen, and Squash taps out in 6 minutes and 56 seconds. What a abusive strategy from Skady. Shifting sands, watchtower with the priest and pharaoh, following it up with the barracks and the spearmen, hitting this gold mine which had a pair of lions on it to boot. So very lucky map spawn there, but just nothing that Squash could really do here. In all honesty, what he probably should have done was sent all of his villagers forward up here, hit this hunt or something as far away from this as he possibly could with his villagers, instead of giving him an option and just hope that Skady cannot spot them. And even if he does spot them, you can throw up a mana there, garrison them, have your units run over there, defend, and it could have been okay there. But Skady managed to find the obvious spot where Squash was going to go and finish the game early there. So GG, well played by Skady. And yes, it was Skady who put this game up on the for a review because he wants to show off his new strats here. Expect to see this one used a little bit more because I think while it is very all in, this watchtower going up means that he cannot revisit this gold mine, which means you don't have to worry about it anymore. So 200 gold to make sure this is secured is an impeccable investment. On top of that, you could then wall segment around it as well, just to make sure that Prometheans can't come in and hit it either. And then just running around and finding villages is a fun time. Anyways, we'll move on to something else now. So thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy this game and these crazy strats, do hit the follow button on the Twitch. Do appreciate those guys, and in YouTubers, definitely hit that subscribe button. Trying to hit 15K, very, very close. Probably by the time this video goes up, it might even be the 15,000 viewers as well. So subscribers, so that's exciting. Anyways, yes, new game, new me.